guys, it's Destiny and welcome to my week 30 pregnancy vlog update. I'm 30 weeks, like that is insane, that is crazy. I'm in the home stretch officially and I just feel like 30 weeks is such a big milestone. Like, where's the time going? Like, where? I don't know. Let's see. So this week has been a little bit stressful for me and my family because I'm going to start out not with symptoms but with the emotional part of this week because I feel like it's like a bigger thing. So first of all, my husband on Friday we got news that his job is actually transferring to Italy in November, which is just insane. Like, I know, it couldn't be now anyways because I can't fly right now because I'm, too far along. But, it's just crazy that she's going to be 6 months old and my son is going to be 18 months old and we're going to be moving to Italy for 2 years. So it's just really hectic and we have to, hurry up and figure out what we're going to do with everything. As far as like all of our stuff and our car and our motorcycle, and just figuring out like, how this is going to be possible for us. It is going to work out, and I know I should just like be calm, but it's hard to when we have 2 small kids and we have to, we have a like 15 or 16 hour flight to look forward to with under 2. It's just killing me. Anyways, so I've had that stress. I cried about it on Friday and all weekend I've just been really upset. My family's upset. We're from a small town and I grew up like in the sticks, and so it was a lot for me to move out here. We're currently on the West Coast, so it's just really hard moving from East Coast to West Coast, and now we're moving to a whole another continent, so that's been stressful. Also, the car seat and stroller situation that we have. My mom purchased a double stroller for my son and my daughter back in December, and it's the Baby Trend Sit and Stand DX, and I was under the impression it was the LX model where you can snap the car seat, any car seat, or Baby Trend if you want, into the part that's facing you, so you can be near the baby and then your older toddler or child can sit up front. Well, that's not how this one is. You have to put the baby up front and the toddler or your child towards you, and my child, he's not even a year old yet, so he just doesn't understand to sit down, and there's no back for him as far as like a actual like seat. There's no back to the stroller, and then there's no tray, so he's just like flailing around. There is a strap, a 5-point harness strap, but he's just so little. It's just a nightmare, and we've ordered 2 car seats and they just both don't snap into that part, and then I figured out it's not the LX where you can, it's the DX, so it's never gonna work. So we're just stressed out trying to figure out what we're gonna do as far as the double stroller comes. We have 10 weeks left before she gets here or less, and I'm just freaking out. And then my son Wyatt, his birthday is the 28th of this month. My baby, like, I don't want to talk about it too much because I'm going to get all emotional and cry, but he's going to be turning 1, and I'm just so sad, and I just can't believe time has gone by so freaking fast. I mean, I'm having my baby in 2 months, and my baby is going to be 1 in like 16 days. Like, I'm one sad mama over here. I've also been stressing out over breastfeeding, just thinking again how I'm gonna, because I couldn't breastfeed my son because he has a severe lip tie that we just found out about last month. So the whole time I was trying to breastfeed him when he was first born, it just wasn't working out. So I pumped for 6 weeks and then I stopped that because that was just a nightmare. I had a severe oversupply of milk to where I was just pumping like 10 ounces altogether, like 5 from each boob. Sometimes I would pump 8 ounces from each boob every 2 hours or less. I'd be leaking everywhere. It was just so much milk, and so I couldn't. I was hooked up to that pump like for my life. It felt like the whole day, all night. It was just crazy, and it never evened out. It's just a nightmare. So but I have short, flat, on the flat side of nipples, and so it's really hard for a baby to attach onto that. So yeah, second day trying to breastfeed him in the hospital was just horrible because he wouldn't latch correctly. He couldn't because my nipple was so small. We tried a nipple shield. He wouldn't latch onto that because we didn't know, but he had a lip tie, so like his upper lip couldn't stretch over to really like latch onto the nipple shield. We tried everything and it just wasn't. When he finally got a bottle, he was like, oh my gosh, I can eat now. So I've just been stressing out about that and been thinking, you know, what if it doesn't work again? And I want to breastfeed so bad. It's something so natural and I can't do it, and so it just really upsets me thinking about it. I hope it works out better this time, but if it doesn't, I don't think I'm going to beat myself up about it as badly as I did this time. I think I'll just still pump for those 6 weeks and give her all that I can. You know, formula's not the devil, as a couple of YouTube moms on here that I watch all the time, like Sarah Louise, I watch her, and then I also watch Erin and Baby, and I watch Brittany and Baby, and you know, we've all had this similar struggles as far as breastfeeding goes, and just having to switch to formula and wanting people to understand, you know, not attack us about it. I'm giving my baby the best that I can. I'm doing the best that I can as long as they're getting nutrients. That's all I really care about, but hopefully I can at least do the 6 weeks of pumping if breastfeeding doesn't, actual like, you know, mouth to breast doesn't work out. So I'm gonna try, but okay, so for symptoms this week, sorry about that long, emotional, stressful spiel. Symptoms, I've had trouble sleeping, just getting comfortable. My sides have been getting numb. It's been really hard. Even with a pregnancy pillow, it's still really hard to sleep. I've been having some insomnia. Like, I'll go to sleep around 8, I'll wake up at 12, and I just can't go back to sleep. Either Wyatt's awake and I have to feed him, because sometimes he'll sleep through the night, but sometimes he'll wake up around 12, 1 and want a bottle. So I have to feed him. It's just been hard trying to get back to sleep after that. So also I've been having these weird wacky dreams, like they're just very strange, so that's been keeping me awake too. And I've had crazy heartburn, especially when I eat Burger King. When I have their burgers, their mustard is just like death. So and it gives my husband heartburn too. So we've had that problem, and then also the sciatica and my legs and my butt has really been bothering me. Braxton Hicks aren't too bad this week, but today I noticed a lot of cramping just down in my lower pelvic area. That's been rough. What can you do? Cravings, I've been craving ice, I've been craving broccoli. Like, I'll just heat up a bowl of broccoli, steamed broccoli, organic, like the floret part, and I am just like all over it. I eat it, bowls of it a day. Like, sorry people everywhere have gas, because I just love broccoli. What can you do? And also strawberries. Like, I'll cut up like 6 or 7 strawberries at night before I go to bed and drizzle some chocolate syrup on it, and that is like my healthy but kind of not healthy treat for myself. As far as weight, I weighed myself earlier this morning. I'm still like 148, 149. Hopefully my son's not waking up. So I'm still at that weight. Haven't gained any weight, and then my belly measurement is 37.5 inches, so I've gained ½ an inch since last week. I'm pretty happy with that. I get lots of like worries too about, am I gaining the right amount of weight, is she growing okay, but I have my appointment on the 24th of this month, so we'll get an update on that then. I think that's about it for that week, or for this week. I'm just at the home stretch. I'm getting tired. I'm kind of over this. I'm excited to have her, but at the same time, like, I'm really, I'm still worried, I'm not really worried about labor. I did an all natural water birth with my son, and I'm taking that route again this time. Labor just is something natural to me that, you know, a woman's body is made for. It's just thinking about the breastfeeding afterwards and getting used to having 2 under 2 is just kind of stressful. But hopefully it all works out. And also, I do have an Instagram. It is just my name. If you look up my name on Instagram, you'll find me. But I'm not going to add you. I don't want to add you unless you subscribe to this channel and you leave a comment letting me know who you are. I just don't want any creepers on my Instagram, because that is my personal Instagram with my family pictures on it, of my son and my husband and I and our animals. So I would just really appreciate if you would private message me on here, or subscribe and leave a comment, or let me know who you are before I actually add you. So if you can do that for me, that would be great, because I want to add you guys and I want to interact on Instagram with you guys, but I'm just kind of scared because I don't want to like add some creeper. So that'll be it, and I'll go ahead and show you my week 30 belly bump. Okay, this shirt's a little misleading, but promise I'm not that huge. So that is my week 30 belly. From this side, from the front, and from the other side. That's not a new stretch mark, that's still an old one. It just hasn't faded all the way yet, but yep, that is my belly bump for this week, and I will see you guys for week 31 next week. Bye!